Guys, today I'm preparing one of my favorite warm weather desserts. It is watermelon savor. This is something that I enjoy doing all the time, and I'm going to show you how to make this, and I'm sure that once you have tried it, you will find this recipe very delicious, and you always want to make it. It is one of my all-time favorite for the spring and summer. So I'm going to have ice cream cups. You can use any type of ice cream cup you want, or if you can also omit that. We'll get to that. I'm going to use some nuts. You do not have to use nuts if you do not like nuts. Here today I'm going to be using pistachios, and I have already peeled some, which I'm going to use. I'm going to use watermelon. That is why I call it watermelon savor. This is frozen watermelon. You do not have to freeze it. You can always use fresh watermelon that you just cut. But here I had to freeze it because I want it really chilled. And of course I'm going to use condensed milk. I already have some here that I had opened the can and I couldn't finish, so I store it in a plastic container in the fridge because I do not want to freeze the can. So first I'm going to chop my pistachios, so I'll have that ready before anything else. I just want it to be a little bit crunchy, so I'm not really blending. Just chop it up a little bit. And now I'm going to throw in my watermelon. And then a scoop or more of my condensed milk. Depends on how sweet you want it. Just put the condensed milk to your own taste. If you do not want to use condensed milk, you can use skim milk, you can use whole milk, whatever kind of milk you want, but I want it a little bit sugary. We know that watermelon is already sugary on its own, but I want it to be a little bit more sugary, so I add that condensed milk. And there it is. My watermelon is ready. So here is my ice cream cone. The way I like it, I'm going to warm this up a little bit in the microwave, just for about 20 seconds, just to warm up the cone itself. So guys, I've warmed up my cone. Now it's time to dig in and enjoy. I think my ice watermelon had really melted a little bit before I got to everything. Normally it wouldn't be so watery, it would be completely icy, but however I will still enjoy this. So this is what I do. I'm going to scoop my watermelon savor into my ice cream cone, put in my pistachio and add more of the watermelon. And when you bring your watermelon out of the fridge, make sure that you blend it, of the freezer, make sure you blend it immediately, because as you can see, it gets watery and then it becomes a little bit too liquidy. But otherwise, it's frozen and you make it immediately, you bring it out of the freezer, it is still frozen, and then you can just eat it. Or I can actually just also put this in the freezer and allow it to solidify a little bit if I want it really ice cold. But right now it is ready, and I'm going to just dig in so that you can see this is actually delicious. And I'll show you another way that I preserve this so I can have more all the time. Guys, it is absolutely delicious. It is refreshing and very delicious. An absolute delight. That is why I call it watermelon savor. Guys, I hope you will try this recipe at home, and if you do, please remember to say you saw it at Food Braggers Network. Give this video a like, comment on it, and let me know what you think about this recipe. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and be a part of the Food Braggers Network and be one of the first to be notified once I have uploaded new videos. Guys, so something else that I do with my watermelon server is I make ice cubes out of them and preserve them, and that way I can always have them whenever I want it. So here is the one that I made prior to today, which I had preserved. I have a whole bunch of ice cube trays that I do, and I simply just scoop them into the ice cube trays and freeze them, and when I come back I simply just pop a few cubes into my glass or bowl and then just enjoy. This is to show you that I really do enjoy this recipe, and because of that I make it all the time, and I make a lot so I can always have it through the summer. So try this recipe and let me know what you think about it.